And unfortunately, the leader of what is supposed to be the ruling party is actually a squatter, or is it a refugee in the opposition party. So we have quite a situation. And it's because of that that we believe we must not build our politics around individuals. We must build our politics around institutions. If we had built our even engagements around political parties, we wouldn't have ended in the situation that Kenya is in today, where we have opposition members chairing government committees. We have the leader of government being the foremost supporter of the leader of opposition. The third issue on that subject of political culture and building institutions. Today, anywhere in Kenya, people will tell you the fight, apart from the oversight responsibility of the opposition over government being compromised because of the lack of institutionalization of our governance. Today, anybody in Kenya will tell you the fight against corruption is laced largely with political persuasion. If you have challenges of having stolen from the public, you only need to be a friend. You only need to profess that you support the handshake and you support the BBI, and you will have no consequences. It is our belief that accountability should be built and institutionalized. That's why we believe that the very first thing we must do in completing the implementation of the Constitution is to operationalize what the Constitution provides for, the judiciary fund, to give the judiciary the capacity, the financial independence to be able to deploy their full potential in discharging their constitutional mandate of adjudicating on disputes, dealing with matters of accountability, dealing with matters of corruption, so that corruption cases do not take 10 years because the judiciary is undercapacitated, because they do not have the resources to hire the personnel, the magistrates, the judges, the software, the hardware, to be able to discharge their responsibility. At the very first instance, it's our commitment that we must operationalize the judiciary fund and get the judiciary to do independently what they are supposed to do. The second item is the entire criminal justice system, from the DCI to the Inspector General and all the investigative authorities in between, must also be given what the Constitution says, their financial independence. Today, the IG, the Inspector General, the DCI, they run independent offices, but they depend on the office of the president for their finances. They do not have financial independence. There is a common saying, he who pays the piper calls that you